Hey you guys, it's Zach Branton again with Your City Speaks with my good friend Pat John from the Retirement Solution Leaders.
How are you doing, Zach?
What's going on, Pat?
All right.
Hey you guys, this is video number 2 and today we're going to talk about what business owners don't know, retiring with all of your money, and the looming stock market crash.
Yes.
And a lot of people are talking about that. But question number 1 that I had was, in your 30 years of experience, how much do business owners know about all of the retirement vehicles that are out there?
Well, of course, we all know one thing. Whenever we say retirement planning, we think of one thing, 401k.
Of course, yeah.
401k is a government-sponsored plan. Wall Street pushes it. We all know why they do. There's a lot of money to be made in these type of plans.
Okay.
You don't want to defer taxes. You want to pay your taxes now. You don't want to get killed in taxes when you're ready to retire. I know they say that taxes is, you're going to have lower tax bracket. That's not true. You're going to be a higher tax bracket.
Yeah.
You're going to pay. The government knows this already. So they hope that you, what they call, max out your 401ks or your IRAs, because when you're ready to retire, they're going to get 3 to 4 times more than if you paid it now. Like a farmer, we use the farmer's expression is that. You rather pay taxes on the seed when you're in the lowest tax bracket, when you're ready, when you're just starting out your career, than when the seed actually becomes a harvest. You have to pay taxes on that.
Oh,
that's not right. That's not the way to retire, but that's the way that the government kind of pushes that into as government-sponsored plans.
I totally agree. Now, are business owners specialists in retirement? Like, what do you think?
You know, most of them business owners. They specialize in what they do.
Yeah, what they are selling.
Exactly.
Doing,
and they do rely on the experts to come in. So when an employee would come in and say, we need a retirement plan, well, the first thing they're saying is, okay, let's get a 401k. Wrong. I mean, that's not the only retirement plans that are out there. That's one of them, but it's not one of the better ones that are out there. It's unfortunately that's the only ones that the major employees of America actually take.
And that's the one and that's the one that's tax deferred.
That's major tax deferred, and and of course we're in a $20 trillion deficit. So by the time someone's 30-year career comes up, is taxes going to be lower or higher?
Taxes are going to definitely be higher.
This is all common sense, but people don't even realize it. Or the bottom line is, do they care?
Or do they know?
Well,
Or do they care? It's both.
It's both. It's both. I mean, how many times have you, Zach, in your lifetime? Had a cell phone and upgraded a cell phone 5, 6, 7 times.
Tons of times.
Okay, when was the last time you have a 401k? Well, you had one. When was the last? I mean, how often did you have to take?
I think I've only adjusted my financial plan twice in the 18 years with the school district.
But yet we'll stand 2 hours at an Apple just to get the better technology, and yet you won't take 5 minutes to take a look at your retirement plans. When retirement plans there's many plans out there.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately that people are unaware of these not new plans. They've been out there for a while. They're tax-free income. They're guaranteed for life, so you don't have to worry about the stock market. They're low fees.
Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. So what is the best retirement plan right now, in your opinion?
Well, if you could pay taxes right now.
Yes.
And not have to worry about the tax man when you're ready to retire, when you need the money the most.
I'd rather do that, for sure.
That's the best thing. Get rid of that guy, okay? Again, the government is not your friend.
Yeah.
Now, if you could also get a plan where there's low fees, so you get the most money when you're ready to retire, that's the better type of plan.
That's number 2.
Number 2, I mean, number 3, if you can get tax-free income for the rest of your life.
When I'm retired.
When you're ready to retire. And on top of it, with the icing, it's guaranteed.
So if I want $10,000 when I'm retired to go on a vacation, I would get my $10,000.
You would get your $10,000, yes, without a doubt.
In the old plans, if I pull $10,000, how much would I actually get?
Well, it would depend on what age it is, but there's a lot of penalties in government.
I would not get my $10,000.
The government wants you to keep your money in their plans, so you can pay huge taxes when you're ready to retire, or they hit you with penalties. So you're going to get you both ways.
So I hope you guys are understanding this. This is very important for you guys if you own a business, because these are your employees, and then it's probably your retirement plan too. How many business owners have you seen that actually had just a 401k as their main driving retirement force?
Or they've just only seen the 401k and have no idea there's another plan that's out there.
It's like only going to one car dealership. You don't know that there's any other cars out there.
I have no idea. No idea. I have no idea that there's huge and better plans out there for their employees. And I'm sure some of the employees are their friends with families.
Yes.
Don't they want the best retirement plans out there?
You have to.
Why aren't you taking a look at better plans?
Yeah. And I mean, that's what I did, and that's what you do, and that's what you've done over and over and over again.
I say this all the time. The 401k is a 20th century retirement plan. We are in a 21st century audience. It's time to take a look at better plans.
It's old. it's broken
It was
and it
never,
needs to be fit.
it was never supposed to be a retirement plan of American employees.
Yeah.
Okay. The pension plans were done away.
Yeah.
And we had to put something up in the forefront. So so the government threw the 401k, and of course people move in herds.
Yeah.
So, and if that's all they hear is what's on TV and what the government pushes, that's what they're going to get. And they have no idea, or again, do they care?
Yeah,
I would think they would care because
Yeah.
their families, their whole financial future depends on on the choices they make now.
Yeah.
One thing is they cannot go back. They cannot go back and say, I wish 20 years ago I knew this.
Yeah.
Well, you know it now. There
Yeah.
are better retirement plans out there where you never have to lose any of your retirement money.
That's
ever.
huge.
Ever.
That's huge.
All guaranteed.
I hope you guys are
All
listening
tax-free.
very closely. Ever. So I guess to wrap it up, the final question would be the difference between the vehicles that you understand that are the
Correct.
best compared to what current business owners are using,
Exactly.
and then what happens when the stock market crashes, because everyone thinks it's going to happen soon.
It's going to
or
happen.
it will. I mean, it's going to.
I mean,
it's cyclical. It happens every 8 to
8 to 10 years,
Yeah.
12 years. I mean, I'll give you an example. In a, let's say you're an employee just starting a 30-year career.
Yes.
You have to figure the stock market's going to crash 3 times in your career. Why would you even put your money in a plan knowing that it's going to crash every 10 years and you have to catch up again,
Yeah.
then lose and catch up? What if
Yeah.
you were in a plan that never loses?
And it was
You get only the
protected.
gains. It's all protected. When the market crashes, your money's frozen.
Yeah.
When the stock market goes back up again, you get all the gains.
Yeah.
When you're ready to retire, it's all tax-free.
That does
for
not
life.
happen with the 401k.
It's no way, no
it
way.
didn't happen to mine.
Of
Mine
course.
and my wife's
No.
dropped like a rock.
And it's
back in
unfortunate.
07.
It's unfortunately business owners and employees have no idea these even exist.
Yeah. So business owners, you got to take a look at what else is out there, and you have to get a
must.
hold of Pat. And we're going to put this all over social media because we want to help people. Pat is the king of helping people.
I want to put people in the right retirement
Yes.
vehicle. Okay, because that's the vehicle that you're going to drive all the way to retirement. That's
Yeah.
the vehicle that your family and your children are going to depend on.
Yeah.
All right, and it's your decision. And again, you cannot go back.
No. And you can't just show employees one thing. At least show them what else is out there.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly.
Okay, and like you said before, we're doing our phones every 6 to 8 months. We're getting new ones.
Yes.
But our retirement plan with thousands and thousands of dollars is not being looked at
what's
or
more
adjusted.
important, the Apple 5 or the Apple 6 or your family's retirement or your family's future, your children's
Retiring
future?
happy.
I would
your
think
kids.
I would think that would be common sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, I hope this video brought you guys a lot of value. Business owners, I hope you really listened to Pat and all of his knowledge and understood kind of what he was giving you guys. But you got to get a hold of him. Pick his brain, talk to him. Pat's got tons of amazing advice for you and your employees.
Yes.
Again, thanks a lot, Pat. This was
You're welcome.
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Hey, we'll see you guys again on our next video. Bye.